niya yun, sagot. Oo. Naka-ano kasi, naka-center. Sa YouTube, Bybc. Gago may winate po. May winate pa doon sa camera. Yan, FB.
Meron na kayong score sheet dyan? Ha? May score sheet na kayo?
Ay, wala pa.
Sabi ko sa inyo.
Team Spartans versus Bybc. Tingin natin ang score.
Tuon mo lang tara. Ay, Chan, kailangan mo to? Ay, hindi, may dito ba?
Timer daw ako.
Ito lang yung para tayo.
Oh. Ano kami dito? Di ba may kasayaw mo na?
Kala mo naman dyan, tutok ka dyan, pakawingita ka dyan.
Yung gumayo magiging mo. Oo, parang magiging mo. Siwanag talaga yan, no? Sa YouTube.
Bakit na lang po muna kayo sabi ni Jacob? Ito.
Kapamaya na yan.
Oo, pwede na. Paper 2.
Akala ko si, ano?
Ako nauli. Hindi namin din yung YouTube mo. Ang laki ba niya? Tapos sa Facebook. Kanina pa ako nauna, baliw ito. Sa YouTube, sa Twitch, mag-live ka. Boss, Twitch live. Ako ka pa sa first na. Wala kayong mga grenade sa court?
Sa motor?
check, test, mic, 1, 2, sound check, test, mic. Page sa YouTube. Bbac. Test mic, sound check, test. Sound check. Okay na? Meron na, meron na.
Sound check 1 2. Sound check mic 2 1 2. Sound check. Sound check mic check. Sound 1 2. Sound check mic check. Sound 2 1 2. Sound check mic check. 1 2. Sound check.
Kaya nga pinapalapit
Sound check mic check. And sound check. Sound check 1 2. And welcome again sa ating Bbac United Summer Cup 2025. Hatid sa inyo ng ating mga sponsors. University of Payong, Habico Sports Apparel, Chef Krish, Freaky Fresh, Uncommon, Nightwing Production. And sound check po tayo. Sound check 1 2. Sound check. Mic check 1 2.
Hindi na promoted si Willie Wilson. Wala na sa savior. Wala na sa savior ng song niya. Si Willie Wilson. Phoenix na siya. Phoenix ano?
Baba ako na lang.
Phoenix ano? Phoenix head coach. Yung sa DBA? DBA.
And sound check. Mic check. 1, 2. Sound check. Mic check. Sound check. Mic check. 1, 2. Sound check. Mic check. Sound check. Mic check. Bbac 2024. Sound check. Mic check. 1, 2. Sound check. Mic check. 1, 2. Sound check. Mic check. Sound check. Mic check. Sound check. Mic check. Sound check. 1, 2. Sound. 1, 2. Sound check. Sound check. And welcome sa ating Bbac United Summer Cup 2025. Hatid sa inyo ng ating mga sponsors. University of Payong, Bbac Sports Apparel, Chef Krish, and Nightwing Productions. And mag-start tayo, maya-maya lang ng konti. Stay tuned lang tayo, guys. Magbabalik tayo.
This
And welcome sa ating Bbac United Summer Cup 2025. And this our 19 under division Team Spartans versus Team Bybc. And hatid sa inyo ng ating mga butihing sponsors, University of Payong, Bbac Sports Apparel, and Chef Chris.
Go teams, go teams.
And welcome sa ating 19 under division. This is Bybc versus Team Spartans para sa ating first game. And guys, magandang laban to. Panoorin natin parehas to. Decidido manalo. Both teams parehas aggressive for the win. And this is semi-final game. Nga pala, naglagan to. Which is makikita talaga natin yung full potentials ng both teams. Makikita natin kung gaano sila ka-aggressive lumaro. And this game is brought to you by walang iba, kundi ang ating mga sponsors, University of Payong, Bbac Sports Apparel, and Chef Grish, and Nightwing Productions. Maraming salamat para sa ating paliga ngayon. Maraming salamat po. Kung hindi dahil sa inyo, hindi maitutuloy ito. Ayan, magsisimula na tayo sa ating first match for tonight. Team Bybc versus Team Spartans. Bakbakan na agad to, guys.
Our first semifinals game in the 19th division. Team Spartan versus Team Bybc.
Ayan, welcome sa ating 19 under. Here's a tip-off. May tawag ang ating referee. Here's Team Spartans. Here's Toledo. Crossover moves. Dishes out and inside. No good. Here's the rebound by Tindoy. Here's Ramirez bringing the ball for Team Bybc. Pass to the right wing. Here is Yabut for three. No good. Here's the rebound by Team Spartans. Here's Roque. Dishes out to the inside. Basket is good. Score natin is 0-2. Lead here by Team Spartans. Here's Ramirez. Pass to Yabut. Dishes out to the inside. Pass to the left wing. Here's Tindoy. Pass to Ramos. Here's Yabut. Pass to Puedan. Traveling.
Official score 2-0. 2-point lead by Team Spartans.
Here's Team Spartans. Here's Javier. Pass to Toledo. Here's Toledo. Dishes out to Babylonia. Pass to the outside. Here is Toledo. Pass to Roque. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Roque, jumper. That's good. Score natin 4-0. Lead here by Team Spartans. Here is Ramirez. Dishes out to Tindoy. Back to Tindoy. No good. Here's a rebound by Javier. Javier bringing the ball. Binabantayan ni Ramirez. Pass to the right wing. Here is Ong. Ang ganda ng piyed. Basket is good.
2 points.
Score natin 6-0. Lead here by Team Spartans. Here's Tindoy. Dishes out to Puedan. Teardrop is no good. Here's the rebound. Here is MJ Roque. Out of bounds.
Official score 6-0. 6-point lead by Team Spartan. 7 minutes and 47 seconds. Time remaining in our first quarter.
Here's Ramirez. Titignan natin kung anong gagawin neton si Jeric Ramirez. Here's Ramirez. Pass to Yabut. Here's Yabut. Back to Ramirez. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ramirez for three. Basket is good. That is Jeric Ramirez for the first 3 points for Team Bybc. Here's Javier. Side-stepping move. Dishes out to Ong. Ang gandang connections nun. Basket is good. Score natin 3-8. Lead here by Team Spartans. Time remaining 7 minutes and 8 seconds. Here's Tindoy. Pass to Yabut. Dishes out to Ramos. Turnaround jumper. Yes, sir. Basket is good. Score natin 5-8. 3-point lead na lang ang natitira rito para sa Team Spartans. Here's Ramirez. Roque for three. Basket is good. Mainit ang kamay na itong si MJ Roque. Here's Ramirez. Dishes out to Nathan Tindoy. Here's Allen Puedan. Basket is good para sa kanyang perimeter shot. Here's Javier. Pass to MJ Roque. Dishes out to Sean Toledo. Back to MJ Roque. Check ball. Here's Allen Puedan. Here's Ramirez. Basket is good here for Jeric Ramirez. Time remaining 6 minutes and 5 seconds para sa ating first quarter. Here's MJ Roque bringing the ball for Team Spartans. Dishes out to Justin Babylonia. Dishes to the inside. Javier lays it up. Basket is good here. Score natin 9-13. 4-point lead by Team Spartans. Here is Tindoy. Back to Ramirez. Here's Ramirez. Check ball by Sean Toledo. May tawag ang ating referee. Foul here.
Foul number 23. Ramirez, first personal foul. First team foul on Team Bybc. 5 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in our first quarter. Official score is 13-9. 4-point lead by Team Spartan.
Here's MJ Roque bringing the ball. Pinump niya si Ramirez. Here's MJ Roque. Pass to Sean Toledo. Nabitawan ng bola. Out of bounds.
BYBC ball.
Here's Tindoy. Pass to Ramirez. Back to Tindoy. Sidestepping move. Dishes out to Yabut. Not check ball. Here's Ramos. Nilabas ang bola. Pass to Tindoy. Ramirez. 4-3. Bang! Basket is good here for Jeric Ramirez. Here's MJ Roque. Defending by Ramirez. Good defense here for Team BYBC. Here's Justin Pabelonia. Inuurong si Ramos. Kinain ka na buo. Grabe rin tong power move ni Justin Pabelonia. Following the 3 by Ramirez. Here's Jeric Ramirez. This is out to Nathan Tindoy. Here is Carly Abot for 3. No good. Here's the rebound by Ong. Pass to MJ Roque. Here is Roque. This is out to the inside. Here's Javier. Iniwas ang bola. Ang gandang kick out to Sean Toledo. Basket is good. Timeout here for Team BYBC. Score natin 12-17. Lead here by Team Spartans. Again, this game is brought to you by ng ating mga sponsors, University of Payong, Habiko Sports Apparel, and Chef Krish. And of course, Nightwing Productions. Maraming salamat po. Magbabalik tayo para sa ating first quarter, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And here's the replay.
Pasok po tayo. Huwag po natin harangan yung sa bandaan. Pasok po tayo. Maraming magpupupran sa aming kabila. Pasok po tayo dyan.
Okay, back to the ball game para sa ating first quarter, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Time remaining para sa ating first quarter game. First game, 19 under division, Team Spartans versus Team BYBC. Here's Pardilla, pass to Calixto. Here's Allen Predan. Look at that sidestepping move. Ang ganda nun. Score natin is 14-17. 3-point lead by Team Spartans. Here is MJ Roque defending by Calixto. Dishes to the inside, intercepted by Team BYBC. Here's Pedan. Dishes out to Yabut. Napalakas. Out of bounds. Here's Team Spartans. Bringing the ball by number 11. Dishes to the inside. Check ball by Yabut. Pass to Puedan. May tawag ang ating referee foul here. It's Justin Pabelonia picking up the foul. First personal foul, first team foul for Team Spartans. Here's Allen Puedan for the 2 free throws. Tignan natin kung mapapasok niya. First attempt for Allen Puedan. No good. Here's the last throw for Allen Puedan. Tignan natin kung makakapag-adjust siya sa kanyang free throws. Nako, medyo malamig pa sa free throw line itong si Allen Puedan. Here's MJ Roque. Dishes out to Kenneth Remot. Out of bounds. Ay, may tawag ang ating referee. Foul here. Jersey number 16. It's Allen Puedan. First personal foul, second team foul. Substitution here.
14 seconds on the shot clock for Team Spartan.
Here's Justin Pabelonia. This is out to. Here's Remot. Attacks from the paint. Good defense for Team BYBC. Here's Pardilla. Pass to Yabut. Yabut dishes out to John Calixto. Dan Pardilla. Crossover move. Dishes out to Yabut. Pass to the outside. Pull-up jumper. Masyadong malakas. Here's the rebound. Basket is good here for number 11. It's Rodriguez. Here's Calixto. May tawag ang ating referee. Jump ball. Yan, Team Bybc ball.
2 minutes and 29 seconds. Time remaining in our first quarter. 80 seconds for Team Bybc.
Here's Calixto. Side-stepping move. Basket is good here. It's Christian Calixto with a side-stepping move. Here's MJ Roque. This is to Justin Pabelonia. May tawag ang ating referee. Foul here. Foul on jersey number 20. It's Dan Pardilla. First personal foul, 13 foul.
14 seconds to shoot for Team Spartans.
Basket is good here for jersey number 99. It's Javier. Here's Pardilla. Out of bounds tayo. Team Spartan gets the ball possession. Basket is good for Kenneth Remot. Here's Carly Abot. Dishes out to Pardilla. Here's Pardilla. Pass to the inside. Here's Pardilla. Nahuli ka ng referee. Traveling violation. 1 minute and 18 seconds time remaining para sa ating first quarter.
15 seconds. Time remaining in our first quarter. Score is 23-16. Lead by Team Spartans.
Here's MJ Roque. Pass to the mid-wing. Jumper, no good. Here's the rebound. Out of bounds.
Team Bybc with the ball possession.
Team Bybc gets the ball possession. .58 seconds. 59 seconds, correction. Time remaining. Here's Christian Calixto. Dishes out to Yabut. Check ball by Ren Xavier. Here's Ren Xavier. Side-stepping move. No good. Here's the rebound by Rodriguez. No good. Rebound by Team Bybc. Here is Carly Abot. Carly Abot dishes out to Pardilla. Binali-bali pa. Basket is good here for Dan Pardilla. Here is MJ Roque bringing the ball. Good defense here for Christian Calixto. This is out to the inside. Here's Kenneth Remot attacking from the baseline. Pass to MJ Roque. Long three. Yes, sir. Basket is good here for MJ Roque. Here's Yabut. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Out of bounds. 4.1 seconds time remaining.
4.1 seconds.
Here's Yabut. Pass to Christian Calixto. Tinutok na. Masyadong malakas. Ramos. Basket is good according sa ating referee. Buzzer beater play. Score natin 20-26. Lead here by Team Spartan.
University of Ohio. Sports Ohio.
Ayan, this game is brought to you by ng ating mga sponsors, University of Ohio, Bbac Sports Apparel, and Chef Krish, and Sign Masters. And thank you very much for our media production team, Nightwing Productions. Thank you very much. And magbabalik para sa ating second quarter. Here's an instant replay for our first quarter. Back to the ball game. Out of bounds. Same ball.
18 seconds to shoot for Team Spartan.
Here's Team Spartans. Gandang drop pass. No good. Here's the rebound for Suan. May tawag ang ating referee.
Substitution.
Okay, back to the ball game. Here's Kit Laos. This out to Gelsano. Here's Laos. Pass to Suan. Tucker 3. Bang! Basket is good here for Zach Suan. Here's Team Spartans bringing the ball. This is out to Renzabier. Sumalaksak, no good. Here's a rebound. Basket is good here for jersey number 11. Here's Blaser. Pass to Gelsano. Gelsano dishes out to Suan for 3. No good. Here's Puedan. Tries again. No good pa rin. Here's the rebound. Here's Orbania. Pass to Renzabier. Ganda ng galaw. Masyado malakas. Here's the rebound for Allen Puedan. Here's Kit Laos. Dishes out to Allen Puedan. Attacks from the paint. Binaba ni Renzabier. Tries again. Wala pa rin. Rebound pa rin. Ayan na. Here's Team Spartans. Teardrop. Basket is good here for Remot. It's Kenneth Remot for the foul counted play.
Number 16. First personal foul. First team foul on team.
Foul on jersey number 16. First personal foul. Last throw for Kenneth Remot is good. Score natin 23-31. Lead here by Team Spartans. Here's Kit Laos. Dishes out to Blaser. No good. Here's the rebound by Kenneth Remot. Here's the fast break. Ganda naman ang ikot nun. No good. Here's the rebound again for Team Bybc. Here's Laos. Puedan. Step back. Jumper is good for Allen Puedan. 6-point lead na lang ang natitira rito for Team Spartans. Here's Kenneth Remot. Calling a post move. Dishes out to the outside. No good. Here's the rebound for Team Bybc. Here's Puedan. Dishes out to Laos. Here's Gelsano. Attacks from the baseline. Check ball. Here's the fast break. Here is Kenyon Jonas. Sidestepping move. Natapik ang bola. Out of bounds. Team Bybc gets the ball possession.
Team Bybc gets the ball possession.
Here's Gelsano. Blaser. Gelsano again, bringing the ball. Laos. Blaser. Here's Suan. For 3. No good. Here's the rebound. Jonas dishes out to the left wing. Here's Gimpaya. Dagger 3. Basket is good. Timeout here for Team Bybc. Medyo lumalayo na itong Team Spartans for our first half.
That timeout is brought to you by our media sponsor, Nightwing Production. Special thanks to University of Ohio. Sign Masters of Big Sports Academy. And the one and only Chef Bridge.
Okay, back to the ball game. Here's Kit Laos. Dishes out to Ramos. Jumper, no good. Here is Lloren. Pass to Kenneth Remot. Nakakuha ng foul itong si Kenneth Remot.
Foul. Number 7 plus 7. First personal foul, second team foul, team Bybc. Number 15, Remo, shooting two.
Here's Kenneth Remot. First attempt.
First attempt is good.
First attempt is good for Kenneth Remot. Here's the last throw. Here's the last throw for Kenneth Remot. Basket is good.
2 out of 2 for Canada.
Score natin 25-36. Time remaining 6 minutes and 8 seconds. Here's Laos. Pass to Gelsano. Dishes out to Laos. Placer, dagger 3. Bang! 3 points for B-Boy Placer. Here's Sean Toledo. Behind the back move. Kanya pa rin ang bola. Dishes out to the mid-wing. Here is J. Mark Lloren. Kanya to. Dishes out to the inside. Check ball. Here's Allen Padan. Pass to Kit Laos. Kit Laos. Lumipad. Nakakuha ng foul. Okay na yun. Content na yun.
Foul number 8, Jonas. First personal foul, first team foul, team Spartans. Number 99, Kate Laos, shooting two.
Here's Laos. First attempt. It's no good. Here's the last throw for Kit Laos. Tignan natin kung makakapag-adjust siya. 0 out of 2 for Kit Laos. Attacks from the paint. Nakakuha siya ng foul. Foul here.
Foul number 26, first personal foul, 13 foul, team Bybc.
It's Gelsano. It's Gabby Gelsano.
Number 8, Kenya Jonas, shooting two.
First attempt is no good.
First attempt is no good with Kenya Jonas.
Here's the last throw. Tignan natin. No good. Here's the rebound.
2 for Kenya Jonas.
Here's Tindoy. Wedan. Gandang pasa to the inside. Jumper is good here. Check ball by Gelsano. Here's Tindoy. Wedan. Out of bounds. 5 minutes time remaining para sa ating second quarter. Here's Team Spartans. Kenyon Jonas, dagger 3. No good. Here's the rebound. Again by Spartans. Wala pa rin. Toledo pass to the outside. Kenyon Jonas pass to J. Mark Lloren. No good. Here's Gelsano. Natawagan ng referee. Double dribble. Here's J. Mark Lloren. Pass to Div Midwing. Here's Kenyon Jonas. Here is J. Mark Lloren again. Check ball by Christian Calixto. Here's Calixto. Gandang drop pass to Ramos. Basket is good. Here's Team Spartans. Dishes out to Kenneth Remot. Ganda ng piyet. Basket is good here for Kenneth Remot. Here's Nathan Tindoy bringing the ball. Dishes out to Christian Calixto. Pass to Yabut, out of bounds. Team Spartans get the ball possession. Here's J-Mark Cleoren. Defending by Christian Calixto. Here's Gibaya. Pass to Sean Toledo. Here's Sean Toledo. Crossover moves. Kanya pa rin ang bola. Gibaya, jumper. No good. Here's a rebound by Ramos. Here's Yabut. 2 versus 1 situation. Drop pass to Puedan. Basket is good. Timeout here for Team Spartans. Score natin 34-38. Lead here for Team Spartans. Yan, we would like to thank our sponsors, University of Payong, Bbac Sports Apparel, and Chef Krish. And of course, our social media production. It's Nightwing Production. Maraming salamat po. Jumper no good. Here's the rebound by Calixto. Breaking the ball. Yabut for 3. Attacks from the paint. Yabut. Jumper. Wala pa rin. Here's the rebound by Ramos. Eto na. Jump shot siya rin. Wala pa rin. Here's Yabut. May tawag ang ating referee. Foul on jersey number 10. It's Carly Yabut. Jumper no good. Here's a rebound. Pass to Crossover moves. Gets out to Ramos. Calixto. Here's Christian Calixto. 10 seconds. Calixto. Gets out to Puedan. Ramos. Teardrop is good. Tingnan kita. Ang team Bybc. Score natin 36-38. 2-point lead for Team Spartans. Mark Lawrence. Tap from the paint. Tawag ang ating referee. Seconds, time remaining. Pass to Yabut. Here's Yabut. Jumper. Nakakuha ng foul.
Foul number 39, Palmito. First personal foul, second team foul, Team Spartan. Is representing Yabut shooting team.
Here's Yabut. First attempt. It's good here for Carly Yabut. 37-38. 1-point lead for Team Spartans. Here's the last throw. Basket is good. All 38 ang ating score. Here's MJ Roque. J-Mark Lloren for 3. No good. Here's the rebound by Carly Yabut. Pass to Nathan Tindoy. Here's Nathan Tindoy setting a pick. Ganda drop pa sana. Check po lang. Here's the fast break for Spartans. J-Mark Lloren. Lays it up. Basket is good. Here's Tindoy. Check ball again. Here's Renzo Pierre. Look at that layup. Basket is good. Here's Padan. Attacks from the paint. Nakakuha ng foul. 2 free throws. Tignan natin kung dalawa niya ba to. Here's the first attempt for Allen Padan. First attempt is good for Allen Padan. Here's the last throw. Last throw is good. Score natin 40-42. Time remaining is 2 minutes and 25 seconds pala. Correction. Here's J. Mark Lloren. Defending by Tindoy. Pass to the outside. Pull-up jumper. No good. Here's the rebound for Padan. Pass to Nathan Tindoy. Pass to Ramos. Padan. 3 seconds. Calixto for 3. Tindoy. No good. Score natin 40-42. End of the first half. Lead here for Team Spartans. And score natin 40-42. 2-point lead for Team Spartans. Again, this game is brought to you by ng ating mga sponsors, University of Payong, Aplico Sports Apparel, and Chef Chris. At sa ating production team, thank you so much for Team Nightwing Productions. And magbabalik para sa ating second half.
We would also like to thank our media sponsor, Nightwing Productions.
At paalala po sa lahat po ng nanonood sa ating 19 under division. Lahat po kayo ay lalabas mamaya pagkatapos ng ating laro. Meron po tayo 45 minutes break bago sa ating pinaka-abangan na laro. Team Hello, sound check and back to the ball game. Score natin 40-42. Lead here for Team Spartans. 40-42 pala. 2-point lead lang for Team Spartans. Start of the second half. And mga idol, watch nyo to guys. Maganda to. Here's Yabut. Pass to Gelsano. Here's Gelsano. May tawag ang ating referee. Offensive foul for Suan. Here's Team Spartans. Here's Lloren. Here drop is good for jersey number 39. Dishes to the inside. Gelsano, no good. Sapalpal ka kay J. Mark Lloren. Here's the ball for Team Spartans. Kanta ng galaw. Javier dishes out to the right wing. Here's J. Mark. MJ Roque. Basket is good. Medyo nakakalito yung pangalan nila doon actually. J. Mark and MJ. Okay, here is Ramirez. Dishes out to Gelsano. Nakakuha na foul. Itong si who's foul ref? It's jersey number 9. It's Justin Pabelonia.
Second personal foul, first team foul on Team Spartan. First step for Gonzalez is no good. Run out to work inside.
Here's Pabelonia. Renzo Javier. 4-3 basket is good for J. Mark Lloren. Medyo nakikita natin yung aggression netong si J. Mark Lloren. Here's Gelsano. Ganda naman noon. Basket is good. 43-50 ang ating score. 7-point lead. Renz Javier, basket is good. Balik sa 9 ang kalamangan. Here's Javier. Ramirez pala. Check ball. Here's the fast break. Check ball rin by Gavi Gelsano. May tawag ang ating referee. Stepping on the line. Substitution here. Nakakuha ng foul itong si Justin Pabelonia. It's Puedan. Third personal foul, second team foul for Alan Puedan. Here's Pabelonia. First attempt is no good. Here's the last throw. Tignan natin kung makakapag-adjust na siya. Last throw is good. Score natin 43-53. 10-point lead here for Team Spartans. Here is Yabut. Yabut dishes out to Kid Laos. Here's Laos. Pass to Puedan. Dishes out to Kid Laos. Yabut for 3. No good. Here's Ramos. Nilabas ang bola. Pass to Allen Puedan. Goes for the teardrop. No good. Here's the rebound for Yabut. Ramos. Sumubok na tres. No good. Tindoy. Puedan. Spin cycle move. No good. Basket is good here for Carl Yabut. No good. Here's the rebound. Here's Kit Laos bringing the ball for Team Bybc. Here's Laos. Dishes to the inside. Finish. Foul. Counted play. It's Kit Laos turning the tables around for Kit Laos. Basket is good. Foul kind of play. Here's a last throw, free throw for Kit Laos. It's a bonus shot. Because it's a foul counted play. Tignan natin kung mako-convert niya into an and one play. Here's Kit Laos for the last attempt para sa kanyang free throw. Ay, tignan natin guys. Kung mako-convert niya into an and one play. Ayun. 3-point play for Kid Laos. Here's Team Spartans. Check ball again. Here's Laos. Tumatakbo. Lays it up. Basket is good here for Kid Laos. Here's Team Spartans. This is out to the mid-wing. Here's J. Mark Lioren. Dagger 3. No good. Here's the rebound by Allen Puedan. Check ball. Here's Team Spartans. Kanila pa rin ang bola. Out of bounds. Here's Yabut. Pass to Tindoy. This is out to Kit Laos. Calling a horns play. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Setting a pick by Ramos. Here's Laos. May tawag ng ating referee. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Seconds to shoot for Team Bybc.
14 seconds to shoot. Here's Yabut. Pass to Tindoy. Here's Tindoy. Crossover moves. Dishes out to Ramos. Jumper, no good. Here's a rebound by Ong. Pass to J. Mark Lloren. Spin cycle move. Good defense for Yabut. Check ball. Here's Carl Yabut. Dishes out to Kit Laos. Pass to Ramos. Teardrop is good here. Time remaining 4 minutes and 57 seconds para sa ating third quarter, 52 to 53. 1 point lead for Team Spartans. Here's Team Spartans bringing the ball back to Orbania. Here is Babylonia for 3, no good. Here is Ong. Dishes to the inside, check ball. Here's the fast break. Here's Kit Laos. Attacks from the baseline, foul, counted! Kit Laos, takeover mode. Grabe itong si Kit Laos. Back-to-back foul kind of play. Here's the last throw for Kit Laos. It's a bonus shot. Tignan natin kung makukompleto niya ang end one play. Basket is good. Lamang na ng dalawa ang Team Bybc. Here's Team Spartans. Here's Orbania. This is out to number 11. Back to Orbania. Here's Kenneth Remot. Kenneth Remot. Spin cycle move. Pass to Orbania. Here's Gimpaya. Check ball. Here's Kit Laos. This is out to Nathan Tindoy. Pass to Laos. Here's Laos. Iabot for 3. Bang! Basket is good here for Carly Iabot. Here's Carly. Pass to Orbania. Dishes out, check ball. Here's Carly Iabot. Attacks from the paint. Basket is good here for Carly Iabot. Back-to-back points ang nakuha natin si Carly Iabot. Here's Team Spartans. Here's Gimpaya. Pass to Orbania. Orbania. Dishes out to Kenneth Remot for 3. No good. Here's the rebound again by Orbania. Pass to the outside. Gimpaya. Back to Kenneth Remot for 3. No good. Here's the rebound for Christian Calixto. Here is Iabot bringing the ball. Pass to Tindoy. 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Time remaining. Here's Tindoy. Teardrop is good. Look at that, teardrop for Nathan Tindoy. 62 to 53 ang ating score. Lead here by Team Bybc. Dishes out to the inside. Here's Carly. Carly pass to the outside. Check ball by Ramos. Here's the fast break. Here's Iabot. Pass to Tindoy. Jumper. No good. Here's the rebound. Here's Gimpaya. Pass to Carly. Dishes to Ong. Ang ganda ng beat nun. Basket is good here. Here's Nathan Tindoy following the basket by Ong. Here's Tindoy. Dishes out to Ramos. Pass to Kit Laos. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Laos. Pass to the outside. Yabut for 3. Bang! 3 points for Carl Yabut. Here's Gimpaya. Lays it up. Easy 2 points for Gimpaya. Timeout here for Team Bybc.
Official score 65 to 57, 8-point lead by Team Bybc. 1 minute and 56 seconds time remaining in our third quarter.
Here's Ramirez. Dishes out to the left wing. Here's Christian Calixto. Back to Ramirez. Bardilla. Dishes out to Ramirez for 3. No good. Here's a rebound by Abut. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Ramirez. 2 seconds. Shot clock violation for Team Bybc. 1 minute and 32 seconds time remaining. Here's MJ Roque bringing the ball. Here's MJ Roque defending by Christian Calixto. Dishes out to the left wing. Here's Lioren. Nakakuha ng foul. Foul here on Christian Calixto. Here's J. Mark Lioren. Pass to the outside. Here's Ren Xavier. Lays it up. Check ball. Here's number 11. May tawag ang ating referee foul. Foul on jersey number 10. It's Carly Abut. Two free throws here for Gimpaya. First attempt is no good. Here's the last throw. Tignan natin. Here's Gimpaya. Second attempt for Gimpaya. No good. Here's the rebound for J. Mark Lioren. This is to Gimpaya. Here's Kenneth Remot. May tawag ang ating referee. Foul counted for Kenneth Remot. 65 to 59 ang ating score. Remot. Basket is good for Kenneth Remot. Here is Ramirez. Pass to Bardilla. May tawag ang ating referee. Offensive foul. Itong si Bardilla. Substitution here. 56.4 seconds time remaining para sa ating third quarter. Here's Gimpaya. Pass to MJ Roque. Pass to Kenneth Remot. Takes the ball. Good defense. Almost a check ball for Galsano. Here's MJ Roque. Ditches out to Jonas. Here's Kenyon Jonas. Triple team, check ball. Here's the fast break. Here's Carly Abut. This is out to Gelsano. Dumulas ang bola. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Team Spartans on the way possession. 33.6 seconds, 9 remaining on the third quarter.
Here's Team Spartans. Bringing the ball by Kenyon Jonas. Kenyon Jonas. Pass to J. Mark Yoren. Teardrop. Masyado malakas. Here's Kenneth Remot. Tries again. Basket is good. Grabe itong si Kenneth Remot. Ginagawa niya talagang basic ang basketball. Makita niya lang na open look ang kanyang tira. Titira niya talaga yan. Tutok na tutok. Actually, here's Ramirez. Pass to the left wing. Back to Ramirez. 5 seconds on time remaining. May tawag ang ating referee. 5 seconds. Time remaining.
Personal foul, ready for the penalty. 5 seconds to shoot for Team Bybc.
Here's Yabut. 2 seconds. End of the third quarter. Score natin 65-52. 3-point lead for Team Bybc. Ayan sa lahat ng bagong pasok sa ating live stream. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and pa-follow na rin ang ating mga social media platforms. We have Facebook, we have YouTube, we have TikTok. And this game is brought to you by ng ating mga sponsors, University of Payong, Bbac Sports Apparel, and the one and only Chef Krish. And of course, our production team, we would like to thank Team Nightwing Productions. Maraming salamat po. And have a blessed day for everyone watching. And this Bbac United Summer Cup 2025. And abangan nyo ang ating fourth quarter.
Announcement po para po sa lahat ng nanonood ng ating Bbac United Cup 2025. Ngayon pong game, 19 under. Lahat po ng audience natin dito. After po ng game, lahat po ng audience ay papalabasin para makapag-prepare po para sa ating open league division. Meron po ng 45-minute break bago po ulit tayo magpapasok. For semifinals game for 19 under division, Team Spartans versus Team Bybc. Official score is 65-62, 3-point lead by Team Bybc. Third quarter.
Here's MJ Roque. Pass to J. Mark Yoren. Here's J. Mark Yoren. Attacks from the baseline. Layup, no good. Here's the rebound. Kenyon Jonas. Pass to MJ Roque. Basket is good for MJ Roque. Here's Kit Laus setting a pick by Gelsano. Dishes to Gelsano. Here's Gavi Gelsano. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Kit Laus. Kit Laus. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Calixto. No good. Here's the rebound by MJ Roque. Pass to. Here's J. Mark Loren. Attacks from the baseline. Teardrop. Masyado malakas. Here's the rebound for Ramos. Here's Ramos. Dishes out to Remot. Here's Remot all alone. Tinutok na lang. Basket is good here. Here's Gelsano. Pass to Christian Calixto. Back to Laos. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Two seconds on the shot clock. Shot clock violation again for Team Bybc. Substitution here. Tignan natin kung anong mangyayari dito. Score pala natin 65-57. 2-point lead for Team Spartans. Change possession na tayo. Change lead. Turnover. Here's Nathan Tindoy bringing the ball. Setting a pick by Christian Calixto. Here's Nathan Tindoy. defending by Kenyon Jonas. Setting a pick by Puedan. Dishes to the outside. Naku, naagawan. Here is MJ Roque. Dishes out to the right wing. Hop step move. Basket is good here for Kenneth Remont. Back-to-back two for Kenneth Remont. Here's Allen Puedan. Crossover move. Kanya na to. Attacks from the baseline. Nakakuha ng foul. Foul on jersey number 11. Gimpaya. First personal foul, first team foul. First attempt for Allen Puedan is no good. Here's the last throw. Tignan natin kung makakapag-adjust siya. Here's the last throw. Last throw, no good. Here's the rebound for MJ Roque. May tawag ang ating referee. Foul here. Foul on Calixto. Second personal foul, first team foul. Here is MJ Roque. Pass to J. Mark Lloren. Here's Lloren. Dishes to outside. Turnover. Here is Tindoy. Kanya pa rin ang bola. Pass to Yabut. Tindoy. Yabut. Fakes the ball. Attacks from the paint. No good. Here's the rebound. Here's MJ Roque. May tawag ang ating referee. Kick ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Tignan natin kung anong gagawin nila sa kakaunting oras na ito. Backcourt violation for Team Bybc. And para sa ating mga live viewers, don't forget to like, comment, share, and pa-follow na rin ang ating mga social media accounts. We have Facebook, we have TikTok, and lastly, we have our YouTube account. Here's Team Spartans. Here's Kenyon Jonas. May tawag ang ating referee. Foul again here. It's Tindoy. Blocking foul. First personal foul, second team foul for Team Bybc. Here's Team Spartans. Here's Kenyon Jonas. Pass to Roque. Lloren. Dagger three. No good. Here's the rebound. Natapik ang bola. Out of bounds. Same ball pa rin tayo. Here's Team Spartans. MJ Roque. Step back. Nakakuha ng foul. Foul ulit. Itong si Nathan Tindoy. Second personal foul, third team foul for Team Bybc. Here's MJ Roque for the free throw shots. Here's the first attempt. No good. Here's the last throw. Here's the last throw for MJ Roque. The last throw is good. Substitution here, it's Sean Toledo. Sub to number 8, it's Kenyon Jonas. Here's Kit Laos. bringing the ball. Gitlaos pa rin. Buedan. Ramos. No good. Here's a rebound by Kenneth Remot. Kenneth Remot again. Pass to the right wing. Here's J. Mark Lloren. Toledo, pass to Remot. Teardrop. Basic shot. Ano ba sasabihin ko kay Kenneth Remot? Especially sa mga open shots na binibigay sa kanya. Netong Team Spartans, basic teardrop na lang ang kanyang gagawin. And timeout here for Team Bybc. Here's on replay.
7-point lead by Team Spartan. 5 minutes and 34 seconds time remaining in our fourth quarter.
Back to the ball game tayo. Here's Yabot for 3. No good. Here's the rebound for Sean Toledo. Here's Team Spartans. Check ball by Yabot. Here's Ren Xavier. May tawag ang ating referee. Stepping on the line. 65-72 ang ating score. Lead here again for Team Spartans. Pull-up jumper, no good. Here's MJ Roque. MJ Roque dishes out to the inside. Here's Xavier. Teardrop is good. Tinututok na lang. Ginagawa nilang basic ang basketball actually. Here's Yabut. Binali-bali pa, no good. Here's the rebound for Remot. Here's J. Mark Lloren. Spin cycle move. Pass to Roque. Here's MJ Roque. Step back 3. No good. Here's a rebound by Abut. Dishes out to Laos. Pass to Calixto. May tawag ang ating referee. Foul here on MJ Roque. First attempt is good.
First attempt is good for Christian Calixto. Offensive score 65-74.
Here's the last throw for Christian Calixto. No good. Here's the rebound. Score 966-74. Check ball. Here's Ren Xavier. Pass to J. Mark Lloren. Dishes out to Kenneth Remot. Pass to Sean Toledo. Out of bounds. Team Bybc gets the ball possession. Turnover. Substitution here, Tindoy. And Kit Laos is out. And medyo madulas na ang ating bola, kaya papalitan muna natin yan. Here is Tindoy. Puts up a 3. No good. Here's the rebound. Here's MJ Roque. Pass to J. Mark Lloren. Javier. No good. Here's the rebound by J. Mark Lloren. Check ball by Puedan. Here's Allen Puedan. Dishes out to Tindoy. Teardrop is good. 68-74. 6-point lead for Team Spartans. Here's MJ Roque. Kalmado lang siya dito actually. Here's MJ Roque. Dishes out to Sean Toledo. Dagger 3. No good. Out of bounds. Here's Tindoy. Dishes out to Calixto. May tawag ang ating referee foul here. It's Sean Toledo. First personal foul, third team foul. Ay, tignan natin kung anong gagawing adjustments ng team Bybc. Kasi actually lamang pa ng 6 itong team Spartans. Here's Tindoy. Jumper, Ramos, no good. Roque. Here's Loren. Ito na. Kakagat na to. Ito na, kanya to. Nakukutubang kung kanya to. Loren, pass to MJ Roque. Pumukol na tres. Basket is good for MJ Roque. Takeover mode here for MJ Roque. Here's Nathan Tindoy. Pass to the right wing. Here's Calixto. Binali-bali-bang. Ganda naman nun. Basket is good here. Last 2 minutes. Hatid sa inyo ng ating mga sponsors. University of Payong, Habico Sports Apparel, and Chef Grish. Here's Calixto. All out talaga ito gumalaw. Alley-oop to Yabut. Basket is good. 5-point lead for Team Spartans. Here's MJ Roque. J. Mark Leonen for 3. No good. May tawag ang ating referee foul here.
Foul number 99, third personal foul. Waiting for penalty. 1 minute and 32 seconds. Time remaining on fourth quarter. 5-point lead by Team Spartans.
1 minute and 32 seconds. Time remaining para sa ating fourth quarter. Here's Tindoy. Calling a play. This is out to Calixto. Dagger 3. No good. Out of bounds. Team Spartans get the ball possession. Challenge play. And tignan natin ang ating instant replay. And wait lang guys at referee review, coach review. Humingi ang team BYBC ng replay. Tignan natin. Ayan, wait lang po ha. Nag-review pa po tayo ng ating footage kung ano ang magiging decisions ng ating referee. It's successful or unsuccessful ba ang challenge play na tong Team BYBC. Ayan, up next. Nga pala sa lahat ng nag-aabang sa ating next game. Ito na, the game of the season. Team Magneto versus Team EP Malto. Abangan na natin. Abangan natin kung sino ba ang magwawagi. Ito, ang tawag ng ating referee. Challenge and unsuccessful for Team BYBC. Here's Team Spartans. Pass to Kenneth Remo. Check ball. Yabut pass to Puedan. Here's Puedan. Attacks from the baseline. Supalpal. One minute and 8 seconds. Time remaining. No good. Here's the rebound. Here's Ramos. Pass to Tendoy. Dishes out to Calixto. Nakakuha ng foul. It's Christian Calixto on the free throw line. Penalty. Here's Calixto. Basket is good. 4-point lead. 73-77. Lead here for Team Spartans. Here's MJ Roque. Dishes out to J. Mark Loren. Defending by Yabut. Here's J. Mark Loren. Lumipad. Basket is good. Here for J. Mark Loren. Kakainin ka talaga ng buo na ito si J. Mark Loren pagka nakita niyang open ka. Here is Ramos. Dishes to the inside. Puedan, spin cycle move. Pass to Ramos. Dishes to the outside. Here's Carl Yabut. Calixto. Jumper. No good. Here's the rebound for Team Spartans. May tawag ang ating referee foul here on Allen Puedan.
Foul number 16. Third personal foul. Ready for penalty. Substitution. Foul number 10. Third personal foul. Penalty.
Third personal foul and penalty play for Team BYBC. Here's Loren. First attempt is good. Score natin 73-80. 7-point lead para sa Team Spartans. Basket is good. Timeout here for Team BYBC. 73-81 ang ating score. Lead here by Team Spartans. Grabe talaga itong Team Spartans. Kumbaga, nasa kanila na lahat eh. Merong shooter, merong magaling mag-layup, at merong magaling rebound, magaling sa low post, magaling sa outside shooting. Grabe, complete package for Team Spartans. Solid na solid talaga itong team na to. And up next, para sa ating next game, abangan nyo guys, napakagandang laban ito. This is the game of the season. Team Magneto versus Team EP Malto. back to the ball game. Here's Tindoy. Pass to Ramos for 3. No good. 10 seconds. 8 seconds. 4 seconds. It's all over. Here's your winner for our 19 under division semifinal game. Team Bybc versus Team Spartans. Here's your winner, Team Spartans. And we would like to thank our sponsors, University of Payong, Bbac Sports Battle, and Chef Krish, and Team Nightwing Production. Maraming salamat po. Again, this is our first game. 73-81 ang ating final score. Big win for Team Spartans. Congratulations. And thank you for Team Bybc for joining Bbac United Summer Cup 19 Under Division. Maraming salamat. And sa lahat ng nanonood, thank you so much for watching. And magbabalik tayo para sa ating Game of the Century. Team EB Malto versus Team Magneto. And stay tuned guys. Magbabalik tayo.
I can't stop this feeling.